All right, students, we are doing CLC Stage 8 Grammar Lecture. And the standards in CLC 8 Grammar Lecture are going to be adjectives in the three termination. That means three ending adjectives. We're going to look at the positive degree. We're going to look at noun-adjective agreement. We're going to look at superlatives. And then we're going to look at a couple adverbs and relative adverb clauses. And finally, prope plus the accusative near phrase. So let's start with all the parts of speech you know and need to know. In fact, we've covered it all. Yay! So let's talk about what the Latin adjective looks like. Adjectives, as you know, modify nouns. Now, nouns in Latin have case. They also have number. Adjectives also have case and number, as well as gender, meaning nouns all have gender. Well, Mommy, why does a noun have gender? Well, gender is a useful tag that connects the noun with the adjective. Do they look familiar? Yes, they do. First, second, and second neuter noun declensions. So when you block it off, this is a nice review in case you're a little rusty on your noun. Those were just simple morphology. Now let's talk about how do nouns connect up with their adjectives. In Latin, adjectives must agree with the nouns they modify in case, number, and gender, or gender, number, case. This means that like nouns, Latin adjectives are declinable. Latin three termination adjectives are declined, like nouns in the first and second declension. Most first declension nouns are feminine. However, there are the exceptions that will be found here. Not too many, but they are masculine, though they're in the first declension. Be aware of that. So let me give an example. We have a verb in gender number case, both being accusative, neuter, singular. Now here's that equational phrase. So you have that equational phrase, and you're going to have to agree with the noun and the adjective. Well, we know we have a nominative that we need, but this is feminine, nominative, singular, so parata. Now, Salvius says, wife, you are crazy. He's talking about a wife. Equational phrase must be nominative, feminine, singular, insana. Suddenly what's that? Slave girl burst into the atrium. What can we say about the slave girl? Terrified. What's going to agree with killa for nominative, feminine, singular? Oh, perterita. All right, that's pretty straightforward. Now, there's a new degree that you need to worry about. Not really, but it will occur. It's the superlative, signified by double S in the middle, and then the same endings we saw. There are three different forms or degrees. Positive degree is the base of the adjective, good or large. Superlative degree is the next highest, best, very large, or largest. There's a middle comparative. We'll be seeing that in a couple chapters. So learned books versus very learned books. Normal positive superlative degree comparisons. Notice the superlative issim, double R's, double S's, but it's not goodest, it's best. And in English, there are irregular superlatives, and there are regular superlatives in Latin as well. So let's see what this would look like. A positive superlative connection, a positive superlative connection, and a positive superlative connection. Now let's talk about a relative adverb. An adverb describes a noun. A relative adverb clause turns the entire clause into an adverb. Common clauses we'll see cum and dum, when and while. You'll also see quod, because and since, which the National Latin Exam classifies as a conjunction. They are wrong, but that's okay. So quod meaning because, quia meaning because, ubi, where and when. We've already seen these. Now these could be interrogatives, right? Where are you at? When are you going? But it could be he walks to the store when it is time to go. We have already seen these connectors for relative adverbs. And then, of course, as you can see right here, I don't know why I put it here, but it's pretty good. These are all the verbs you have to worry about in the indicative, all tense verbs. Present, perfective, simple, past, present, and future, and progressive, past and present. Rather straightforward. It'll be a good grammar lesson. It'll be a good chapter. We're going to be running through this one in about 3 days, so make sure your notes are set and your binder is ready for a check. And make sure you hit office hours.